Hi, and we're a couple of travellers, and unfortunately, because of this,
the coronavirus is the biggest threat this country has faced for decades.
We've not been travelling much in 2020.
This is the worst public health crisis for a generation.
But back in July, here in the UK, we had some exciting news.
And of course, we will explore the possibility of international travel corridors with countries that have low rates of infection.
Not knowing how long the travel corridors would be operating for, and me having a big birthday to celebrate, the big 3-0, we thought we'd head out over to Greece and try and cram in as much as possible within 10 days. So we made it to Santorini. After all the worry and the anxiety of borders being closed, flights being cancelled, we're finally here, thankfully. The flight was actually much busier than I expected. It was pretty full, to be honest. I had to wear the mask at all times, and they were testing people at the airport for coronavirus, only a handful, and luckily we weren't chosen. So straight through, and yeah, we're here. The guy that picked us up from the airport said it's actually a really good time to come because they're only at 25% occupancy and it's still actually pretty busy, so I can't imagine 4 times the amount of people, so maybe it's a really good time to come. We're just about to head on the bus now to Kamari Beach, and of course masks are essential. So yeah, but so far so good. It's been not too strict. They haven't had any cases on the island on Santorini.
Not too strict? What about the nightclub last night? Were they following social distancing?
No, I think it was maybe an inch of social distancing, but a lot of places, I mean, they're quite chilled out here, and to be honest, it's nice to have some normality. We're still trying to be safe, still wearing the mask, but it feels like being back to normal, which after months of lockdown and the craziness that has been COVID, it's really nice.
So this is Kamari Beach. It's a black volcanic beach made of real coarse stone. Just show you here. Oh, look at that stuff. And it's hotter than the sun. Oh, it's nice. Oh, time to go in the ocean. Pretty warm. Apologies Santorini, we were only here one day. It's really not enough, is it?
It's not enough at all. Santorini's been beautiful, very typically Greek, I'd say.
Yeah, the cobbled streets, whitewashed buildings, little souvenir shops, little tavernas with sun terraces. It's absolutely gorgeous.
What's been your highlight, would you say?
So the highlight was the meal last night in Oya. What was the restaurant called?
Vino.
Fino. If you're in Oya and you want to check out an amazing restaurant.
It's like Michelin star quality, wasn't it?
Seriously, it was ranked number 2 on TripAdvisor. God knows what number 1 will be, because that was absolutely
What
stunning
about the
meal.
sunset? You can't forget the sunset.
Sunset was beautiful, really capped off a very short but sweet time here. Now we're on to the next island, aren't we? We're just about to get the ferry over to Paros.
We arrived in Paros just in time to explore the beautiful whitewashed buildings and crystal clear waters before nightfall. We were blown away by its charm and its ancient character, having been occupied for over 4,000 years. That evening we headed out for dinner in Naxos' small port, which was a great spot to catch the sunset. We were lucky to get there just in time, as it was honestly one of the most spectacular sunsets we'd ever seen.
So good morning from Nusa, Paros. This is the second island that we're visiting. It's an absolutely beautiful little fishing village. And today we've booked a boat trip for a very special occasion. It's Steph's birthday. Here she is, birthday girl!
Happy birthday!
Birthday girl!
So we met up with our friends and headed over to the Paros port to join Captain Ben's boat trip. The tour lasted all day and included booze and a barbecue lunch, which we thought was a bargain for only €50.
Okay, first question of the day.
Yeah.
On your birthday.
Yeah.
Why do you think they call this the Blue Lagoon?
What is blue?
Ah.
Because it's green.
Nailed it, because it's green.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks pretty blue to me.
I think Henry's colourblind.
Well, that's exactly what he said.
Did he?
He lied.
He did actually, yeah.
After you, mate? Okay. Yeah, this is what I do. I just put you on camera because if you don't jump first, you look like a chicken. Not a bad way to start the day.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, hey! Well done, birthday girl. I don't think I've ever seen you jump off anything in your life.
10 out of 10 bravest.
Yeah?
Woo!
Yeah? That's quite high for you.
I mean, I almost didn't go, I'm not gonna lie.
Was that one of the activities you needed to do before you were 30?
Yeah, prove I'm still young. Got it.
Okay, stop number 2. It's time for snorkeling. Let's go. Come on, Captain James. Because there's something to jump off, we've got to do some cliff jumping as well. Let's go. Go on then, James. The big man. Nice. Henry's been on the island a whole 10 minutes here and is already devastated half of his body.
You see the ground, it's fucked. Ditches in there.
Yeah.
Some amazing
So you're telling me the ground came off worse than your body?
Exactly. It's a big hole. It's rough.
You won volleyball though, right?
Oh, look at this. You look like you're pre-surgery. We're gonna make the incisions here, here, and here.
Where am I gonna cut him up?
Did you know that this is really burning?
Yeah,
Is it really?
Really.
Henry, you getting
You're putting on a brave face.
I'm not gonna cry, not today.
Yamas!
Yamas!
Yamas! Yamas! So no one wants the Uzo. It's your birthday, so get it down, you poppet.
Why is Uzo a thing? Like, everyone likes it really. Apparently even the Greeks don't like it.
Come on, get it down, yeah.
Except I feel she's with the Aussies.
Okay, you guys are never.
Yeah, I need a song. Shall we sing her a song?
Delicious.
Ready? Here's to that, she's true. Hey, she's a piss pot. Hey, she's a bastard. So
Come on, Tash, get it down, yeah.
Go ahead, but she went the other way. She went down, 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 down.
Oh, I thought you were going to do that then. Everyone's chucking their guts up with Uzo.
Oh, no, it definitely came back off.
What is the one drink you had?
Not for me.
You like that, Tash? Nice, authentic Greek experience. Go on, Tash. Go on, Tash. Go on, Tash. Get it down, yeah. Yes. Happy days.
A few moments later.
Someone's had a few too many Uzos on their holiday. Fucking effort into it, man. Now we're talking. What Steph doesn't realise is we have a little surprise waiting for her on her birthday. Claim your champagne floaty. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Ready?
Yeah! Happy birthday to you! 30. I don't think I've ever peed whilst having champagne before.
Oh mate, that's delicious.
This is the life, eh? Nat, the bar lady.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
So hot wearing these masks in Greece. I think the official temperature is 29, but it's so hot. It feels more like 39, maybe even higher with this on. So far, Santorini, Paros, what's the favourite?
Ooh, tough call. I'd say just about Paros.
Yeah?
I think it's a bit of a hidden gem. I'd never heard of Paros before this, but I have heard loads of people going to Santorini. And it's a beautiful little fishing, what do you call it? Fishing port, fishing harbour. Really quaint, but the word of this trip so far has been bougie. It's very bougie. Lovely outdoor restaurants. We've had some incredible meals as well. So far this trip's got off to a flyer. So we've arrived in Naxos, and it's quite a big island. So we've decided to rent a quad bike to go see the sights. Let's go explore! Woo! Well done, driver. Got us to the beach in one piece.
Yes, surprisingly on this quad bike, because it's a 170cc, feels like it's powered by little gnats running along the road.
Your hairdryer is more powerful than this, right?
Yes, yes. So well, we had one in Nicaragua, didn't we, in Ometepe, which was amazing, and I didn't appreciate it as much as I should have because, well, we got here anyway.
Not bad, eh?
Pretty beautiful. We've had so much fun quad biking around the islands. The scenery and views have been incredible. We've stopped off here at the Temple of Demeter, which is 2,500 years old.
And?
Andy's drinking beer.
Cheers.
We fell in love with diving during our big backpacking trip, and we couldn't miss the opportunity to dive while we were in Greece. After a somewhat heavy night,
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
we got up bright and early to dive the wreck of the Mariana cargo.
So this morning we've decided to go scuba diving at a wreck dive. The first time I've ever dived in Greece, so very excited. But first things first, we've got to get to the boat.
The Mariana sank after crashing into a reef between Naxos and Paros in 1981, whilst carrying barley and pesticides. Luckily, everyone on board at the time survived, and the vessel now lies 24 metres deep in the Aegean Sea.
So we just got back from our diving adventure in Greece and it was absolutely amazing, right?
Yeah, the shipwreck was huge, the biggest shipwreck we've ever dived. We did take some time to adjust a little. I see why they encourage lots of refreshers. We thought, no, we've done loads of dives, we'll be fine. You do forget it.
Yeah. One of the most amazing aspects for me was how clear the water was here. You actually didn't need to go diving to see the shipwreck. It was 20 metres down, but actually just looking over the edge of the boat, you could actually see it fully there because of the visibility, yeah.
The best visibility we've had, isn't it?
Unbelievable. So really good to get back into diving again and really recommend coming to Naxos to dive. Steph, you ready for another relaxing sunset with no one around?
Not sure about this one.
We've got a history of doing this, haven't we?
Yeah.
Tell me about the Apollo Temple.
Not really fact checked this one or researched, but apparently somebody who wasn't very nice in history started to build a temple. He got overthrown. It was never finished. So only the door was built. That's where we are now for sunset.
We're off to see a door.
We're off to see a door. Portara Gate, the trademark of Naxos, is the most photographed spot on the island, an idyllic place to enjoy the sunset and an Instagrammer's paradise. Portara, meaning big door, was a huge marble gate of a temple that began to be built by tyrant Lugdamis in the 6th century BC. However, Lugdamis was later overthrown and the temple was never finished.
So we're on our way to the next island, Mykonos, which is our final destination.
Yep.
Round up your thoughts on Naxos.
Jesus, you put me on the spot.
Yeah.
Naxos has been probably my favourite, I think. Your favourite as well, Andy?
Yeah.
It's just a lot more laid back than the other islands. It's nice to do the sort of more chic side of it in Santorini and in Paros as well. They're very bougie places. But yeah, Naxos is very chilled, very relaxed, lots of great, amazing food, and good price as well.
Yeah. Now on to Mykonos, where everything's going to go super expensive.
Yep.
Okay.
We've got our masks at the ready for the ferry.
Always be prepared.
Our final stop on our Greece trip was to the island of Mykonos. Interestingly, the island has only a small population of 10,000 permanent residents, but receives over 2 million tourist visitors per year.
So pretty, right? Every street is like a picture postcard.
As this was our final stop, we decided to kick back and relax for a couple of days. We met up with my parents and my cheeky little sisters, and after those few days of chill, this is where our Greek adventure came to an end.